Good morning, students. Last class, valency bond theory postulates. After that, valency bond theory postulates. After that, some examples also. So, based on the postulates of the valency bond theory. So, last class, CONH3 6 whole power 3 plus explain already completed explanation. So now today we are taking with different examples based on the valency bond theory. First one today, COF6 whole power 3 minus I am taking. First here cobalt atomic number 27, argon 3d6 4s2. So 3d7 4s2. Now cobalt oxidation state +3, argon 3d6. 3 electrons removed means 3d6. Now 3d6 means d low. So here 6 electrons are there. So 6 electron. Next 4s. Next one is 4p. This is 3d 4s 4p. Okay. Now fluoride ion is a what type of ligand? Weak ligand. Weak ligand means outer complex compound. Outer complex compound. Every outer complex compounds having what is their high spin complexes. Yesterday I am told. Outer complex compound or outer orbital complexes. Second one is called high spin complexes. Now here F minus is a weak ligand means it can show us outer orbital complexes. So okay na? That's why here 6 vacant spaces are created. Now this is the same number of electron. There is no here it is follows by the Hund's rule. Followed by the Hund's rule. Next one S. Next one P. Next one is called D. Okay. This is 3D. This is 4S. This is 4P. This is called 4D. Now here outer orbital complexes this is. Now this hybridization contains the sp3d2 hybridization. sp3d2 hybridization. Here Nd n minus last class I am telling you. If the complex compound the ligand will be weak outer orbital complexes. Outer orbital complexes means here 4d, here 3d. It means this is called Nd, this is called n minus 1d participation. Okay na? So that's why here Nd means 4d, n minus 1d means 3d. Now here how many number of vacant space created? 6 fluoride ions is there. That's why these 6 fluoride ions occupied by these vacant spaces. So called sp3d2 hybridization. Now, so what are the important points? First one, hybridization, sp3d2 hybridization. Next one is called shape. Shape is nothing but what is called octahedral complexes. Octahedral complexes. So next one is called outer orbital complexes. Outer orbital complexes. Next one is called high spin complexes. So next one is called paramagnetic property. Why? Because number of unpaired electrons are available means paramagnetic properties. How many number of unpaired electrons? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of unpaired electrons is equal to 4. Therefore, mu is equal to what is the formula yesterday telling? N into n plus 2, that is Bm. Okay na? Square root of 4 into 4 plus 2, square root of 24, that is equal to 4.89 Bm. What is the magnetic moment? 4.89 Bm. If the number of unpaired electrons are available means paramagnetic. So if you know the number of unpaired electron, you can calculate the magnetic momentum value. Formula square root of n into n plus 2, where n is equal to 4. therefore 4 into 4 plus 2, square root of 24, answer is equal to 4.89. So yesterday strong ligand I have taken ammonia. Today cobalt same metal, but fluoride ion is a weak ligand. That's why weak ligand means outer orbital complexes. Okay na? So this is the next one. The next example. K4FeCN6 I have taken. K4FeCN6. Here what is the central metal? Iron 26, argon 3d6, 4s2 is there. But here what is the oxidation state? 4 into plus 1 plus x plus 6 into minus 1 is equal to 0. Why? Because cyanide is a strong ligand. So therefore x value plus 2. Therefore Fe plus 2 means 24, argon 3d6. Okay. Now argon 3d6 means here cyanide is a strong ligand. Strong ligand means inner complex compounds. Every inner complex means low spin complexes. You already knows. So next, how many number of vacant space created? 6 ligands are there. 6 ligands occupied by the vacant spaces. This is called orbital motion. Yes. Next one is called P there. But cyanide is a strong ligand means the electrons are rearranged by inner side. So 6 electrons are occupied by this space. Next S. Next one is P. Therefore, what is the hybridization? D2sp3 hybridization. Here 6 cyanide ligands occupied by the vacant space. Now D2sp3 that is. Okay. So now here, so D2sp3, yeah, K4FeCN6, the iron having D2sp3 hybridization. Now one by one points, hybridization is equal to D2sp3 hybridization, shape is equal to what is called octahedral complexes. Octahedral complexes. Next one is called inner complex compound. Next one low spin complexes. Low spin complexes. Next one number of unpaired electrons is equal to 0. No, all are pairing. So therefore it is called as a diamagnetic substance. Diamagnetic substance. So if n value 0 means mu value also 0. So therefore after that, so this is the information about. So here how many number of d orbital participants? Only 3d. That is called. This is only 3d. This is 4s. This is called 4p. So inner orbital complexes only 3d available. But whereas in outer orbital complex 3d is there or 4d is there. Therefore nd and n minus 1d participation. Whereas ligand is a strong means only 1d participation here, 3d only, but not in 4d. So this is about the K4FeCN6. The next one. So fourth example. Now three examples completed. In the tree law, 2 strong ligands, 1 weak ligand I am taking. Okay. Next time going. NiCl4 whole power 2 minus. Now I am taking this one. Okay. Nickel means 28, argon 4s2 3d8. But here nickel oxidation state plus 2, losing of 2 electron means 3d8. Therefore nickel having 8 electrons is there, 8 electrons. So this is called 8 electron. Next 3d, next one 4s, 4p, 3d. Okay. That's why here the Cl minus is a what type of ligand? Cl minus is a weak ligand. Outer orbital complexes. Outer means high spin complexes. High spin complexes. So therefore it follows by the Hund's rule. So where the strong ligand is there means it is violated the Hund's rule. But where the weak ligand is there means followed by the Hund's rule. So therefore now here So all electrons are pairing with same type. I am writing above and below. So next S, next one P. Now here, how many number of ligands are there? 4 ligands are there. First you have to create with the 4 vacant spaces. In that 4 vacant spaces, 4 Cl minus ligands occupied by this position causes sp3 hybridization. Okay na? Next, hybridization is equal to sp3. Shape, what is the shape, anybody? So shape means sp3 means that is equal to tetrahedral. So what type of complex? Outer orbital complex. Outer orbital means so high spin complexes. So how many number of unpaired electrons are there? Here 1, no, here 2. So 2 unpaired. Unpaired is there means para-ana-diana. So it is 100% paramagnetic. So mu value, what is the formula? 2 into 2 plus 2. 4. 4 2s 8. Therefore 2.89 bm. Here sp3 means tetrahedral shape. So therefore NiCl4 whole power 2 minus is a sp3 tetrahedral outer complex compound, high spin complexes, number of unpaired electrons 2. It can show paramagnetic substance, mu value 2.89 bm. This is also only 3D available. This is equal to 4s, this is equal to 4p. Only 1D orbital participate into the nickel tetrachlorido 2 ion. Okay na? Next example, NiCN4 whole power 2 minus. NiCN4 is a 2 minus. Now you can observe this one. Again, nickel 28 atomic number, argon 3d8 4s2. Here also nickel ki plus 2 oxidation state, argon 3d8. Now you can observe. So this is called 8 electrons are there in a 3d orbital, 8 electrons are there in 3d subshell, 3d, next one 4s, next one is 4p, next one 4s. This is the orbital notation. So next one, very important, is cyanide is a strong ligand, inner complex compound, low spin complexes. Therefore, how two electrons are rearranged? Here 2 electron, here 2 electron, here 2 electron, here 2 electron. This is empty. Next 4s, next one is 4p. Now 3d, here 4s, 4p. Now what is the coordination number? 4. Therefore, DsP2 hybridization. Why? Because strong ligand, the electrons are arranged by inner side. It does not follow by the Hund's rule. Therefore, the hybridization of nickel in NiCN4 whole power 2 minus is DsP2. Now, tell one by one. Shape is equal to DsP2. So, shape is equal to, what is the shape? Very important is square planar. So, before sp3 means tetrahedral, here DsP2 means square planar. Hybridization DsP2. Here, number of unpaired electrons is equal to 0. All electrons are pairing inner side. N value 0. N value 0 means diamagnetic substance. Mu value is equal to 0. So this is called as a inner orbital complexes. Inner orbital complex means low spin complexes. So this is the information about the NiCN4 whole power 2 minus. Okay na? Next one. Next example, very very important. NiCO4 nickel tetracarbonyl. Nickel tetracarbonyl means the oxidation state of nickel is equal to 0 because of the carbon monoxide is a strong ligand. So therefore NiCO4, CO is a neutral molecule. Therefore the oxidation state of nickel is equal to 0. So nickel is equal to 28, argon 4s2 3d8, but nickel having only again 4s2 0. Why? Because the oxidation state of nickel is equal to 0. Nickel is equal to 0. Now 3d8 is there. So here SO2 electrons is there. But it is a what is type of ligand? Strong ligand. Now what I am writing here? CO is a strong ligand. Strong ligand means inner orbital complexes. Inner orbital complex means low spin complexes. Okay. Now, so carbon monoxide is a strong ligand. Strong ligand means it can be paired by inside. These electrons are comes with this side. Okay now? Now here, what is the hybridization of this NiCO4? Even though carbon monoxide is a strong ligand, but it can show sp3 hybridization. Generally, what I am telling you before, strong ligand means generally starts from the D. Okay na? So that's